How's it going, everyone? Welcome back to our channel. Today we're going to watch One Piece episode 489. Last episode ended with Shanks showing up to stop the war.
It was a completely unexpected entrance, and now we're so hyped up to see Shanks. Let's see what he's going to do to stop this war. If you'd like to help support our channel, our Patreon link is down in the description below. You get early access to all videos that we post onto our YouTube channel, and you get full reactions to the One Piece series. So if you're interested in those, make sure to check it out. Now on to the anime. Ikimashou. Yeah!
One arm Shanks.
Daddy is here.
The second daddy.
Second daddy.
Yeah, I wonder. Is Blackbeard shitting himself right now?
He's not scared? He thinks he can
He's sweating
take
though.
Shanks?
He's sweating, yo. Damn, he has his crew. Yo, we're gonna see Yasalt.
Oh yeah. He wants to watch the show.
Damn, what? How did he get so close? And still came here. And still came. Oh my god, can they see each other? Yes!
This is awkward.
Buggy.
Now all the attention's on you. You're talking to Shanks.
Oh, he's buying him. He's buying him.
These guys are like the same age. We started at the same time.
I know, what the heck? He's like, the treasure, I gotta get the treasure map.
Since then,
10 years
that
ago?
was so long ago.
He never saw him
bumped
after.
into each other at all.
It's just that one.
You see what I mean? How they used to draw Shanks?
He's not a normal person here,
Yeah.
but he's supposed to be an emperor here.
This new one, they like had the sexy upgrade.
He's built now.
Like the face too, you know, it's like chiseled now.
Yeah.
And more thick.
Also
you know,
his
the
neck and traps
everything.
and everything. Like, he looks way bigger. Like, he still looks friendly here.
He's the first badass character introduced in One Piece.
Yeah, that's true, yeah. He wants to watch. No way, what? Damn.
Beppo is my favorite crew member from this, the Heart Pirates.
Oh, he's not a great pirate yet. Is that why? Oh shit.
He's operating.
What the frick? Through his stomach. What?
They're just gonna,
It's gonna be a
feel
fun
it all.
operation.
Yo, are they gonna all team up?
Oh, he wants to capture.
Oh shit!
Oh, it actually caught them?
Aokiji, please! He's so funny. He's so cute. The voice, I love the voice.
Is it Devil's Fruit?
Can it
What?
keep the ice? Holy crap. Holy, he can freeze that deep?
Oh my god.
Oh, out of range.
That's crazy.
What?
Can it go that far?
Cannot-
No
yeah, it
way.
can
It's a
walk.
subway. I mean, the submarine's really low.
Yeah, but light can penetrate pretty deep through water, no?
That's why I wonder how deep are they?
This attack is so OP. He's just spamming
What?
it. What?
Oh my
That
god.
dodging was insane.
They probably thought they won now.
Are they sailing out? What the heck?
Huh? Oh my god. Oh my god, that's so funny. They can't deny that.
It's such a good cover. That's so funny. She just dipped.
Yeah, she's just out of this now. She's not obligated to stay.
Shakespeare. Look at the build of the two of them.
Oh my god.
Just the thickness of the neck.
Yeah. Look, they're talking like they're buddy-buddy right now.
They're going to look up to him.
Such sass! Oh my god.
It seems like he's strong, right? He's standing up to
yeah.
Shanks.
Oh my god, literally, Shanks is probably so used to it. Are they buddies? He's leaving now. His homie's here. He has to leave.
白ひげと戦うことは将来。赤髪は協定の範囲外。
They're homies, yo. Or he doesn't want them to find out that he was shooting at Luffy. He's like,
Oh yeah, Shanks. Shanks would be so mad at him.
やめておこ
He's scared.
He knows
is
I think
scared.
he's strong, you know?
He has
う。
to.
欲しいものは手に入れたんだ。お前らと戦うには気が早い。行くぞ、野郎ども。
And the Navy's just gonna let them walk?
Why? Why are we letting him walk?
What? Sengoku, you're not gonna punch him? He accepted too. He doesn't want to sink Marineford. Okay, sure, okay.
They already got their goals.
Alright, okay. Man, what the frick,
Oh
man?
no. Oh no. He sees
こ
them.
の場は俺の顔を立ててもらおう。
Oh, he'll let them retrieve the bodies.
Can they?
They have to do as he says. The truce?
I hope Akane dies and then Kobe replaces him because someone has to go for him to get the admiral position anyways, right?
Yeah.
He would be the perfect replacement.
He's so unhappy that he doesn't get to kill him, man.
白ひげエース。二人の弔いは俺たちに任せてもらう。
Finally.
戦いの映像は世に発信されてい
Someone
た。
with some respect here.
これ以上、そいつらの死を晒すような真似は
Yeah,
さ
they're
せな
just
い。
broadcasting it.
何を勝手な。この二人の首を晒してこそ海軍の勝ち時は上がるのだ。海賊の指示など受けんぞ。構わん。
So, oh my god, Sengoku is actually sensible.
He has to respect them.
お前ならいい赤髪。しかし
Whoa.
責任は私が取る。
Take the blame? Celestial Dragons? Elder Stars?
負傷者の手当てを急げ。
No one can say shit to the Fleet Admiral.
Oh my god.
I can't believe that.
終わりだ。
He doesn't want the place to be sunk.
動ける者は衛生兵を手伝え。重傷者から運び出すんじゃ。これ以上この戦場から死者を出してはならん。最大の戦い、マリンフォード頂上戦争はここに幕を閉じ、歴史に深く刻まれる。
Yo, I wish they would make like a statue of Whitebeard standing.
Yeah,
He's
right?
so badass.
That's all we get.
Dude, I can't believe it. Shanks was able to just come in and
He had
tell
that
them
much
to
power.
end it like that.
Yeah.
Is that much power and say?
I think that would make sense though. The
It's
Navy.
crazy if you think about it. Shanks is crazy strong actually. He is missing an arm. He doesn't have double free power and somehow he's still squaring up with someone like Whitebeard who has fruit powers, who has both his arms, you know. You can argue that he's older, Whitebeard, but
Maybe against the Admiral.
but yeah, it's still crazy that Shanks is capable of doing all that. It's almost like if you think about what his potential is, if he had powers and had like his other arm as well, like what he would be capable of, right? He'd be even more strong
Yeah.
than now. But okay, I'm so glad that they actually got the bodies back. Yo, I was
Honestly,
gonna be
we-
so upset because
Yeah.
knowing the Navy, I feel like they would display it or something
That's exactly what
for
they said.
the public, right?
viewing, yeah.
Yeah.
They're just gonna show them.
They had to, in order to show their victories and everything.
Yeah, and to like scare the other
Yeah.
pirates and be like, look,
Yeah.
look who we took down.
Yeah, for sure they were gonna disrespect their corpse in some kind of way. So it's nice that the family gets to bring them back.
That was insane. Wow, Shanks didn't really. His presence just did everything.
Yeah,
honestly,
yeah.
he didn't really do much. He
Yeah,
just
I was thinking like, oh, if they disagree, then he'll just unleash the Conqueror's Haki and knock everyone down and do what he wants to.
Yeah, probably.
He's strong enough to do that, right?
That's probably how he wins, maybe.
Yeah. But it's already insane that he's here. Like, people are shocked because he just started fighting with Kaido and now he's showing up here and somehow
he's not
it
scratched
seems like
or
he's
whatever.
unharmed. Yeah.
I wonder what happened. Did they fight? Did they talk it out? Yeah.
I totally forgot he's the reason for the scar.
The scar, yeah. They added that in there on the Whitebeard boat.
The funny thing is, like, I think he was mocking Shanks by being like, oh, the scars on your face look good on you. But I was like thinking, it does look good on him, right? He is really handsome and the scars do look really good on him. So you didn't really say anything except facts.
Yeah. Right, you have a point there.
Because he was trying to like offend.
He was trying to offend him, but it didn't work because he was actually hot. It was kind of like, it reminded me of, freaking, what was it?
What?
Remember the SpongeBob Squidward and the handsome one?
Oh yeah.
Or he's, oh no, he's handsome or something. He's hot or something. It's like the same thing.
It's like your insult doesn't work when the guy it actually does look good.
Yeah. That was a bad one on his part.
Was really bad. It's like he was like he thought he ate that shit and I was like, oh, Blackbeard is not giving what you think it is.
If it was reversed, like Shanks saying that to Blackbeard, then it kind of makes sense. It's making fun of him.
Yeah, it would be funny.
Honestly, they're so close that Buggy doesn't even care that he's the Emperor. He's not scared of him anymore because he knows Shanks is not gonna hurt him.
It's not gonna hurt him.
They're friends. Like, no matter how you see it, they're friends. Like,
it's like a weird relationship, I would say. It's like they wouldn't hang out and do stuff together.
Probably because of Buggy, though.
Yeah, but it's kind of like they would still care, I think. Like, Buggy acts like he hates Shanks or doesn't care about Shanks and won't do anything, but I think like if Shanks were dying or something, I think Buggy would care.
Yeah, maybe, yeah, I think so.
But, we gotta go back to that. Remember the Devil Fruit powers?
Yeah, the Devil
You were
Fruit
talking
power.
about this before. Buggy hates his Devil Fruits.
Buggy, I think Buggy is the only person who hates his Devil Fruit power.
He's the only one in the whole verse, right? That hates his Devil Fruits power.
He hates it.
Because like the only reason why he hates Shanks is because he has these Devil Fruit powers. But if he did like his Devil Fruit powers, then he wouldn't hold it against Shanks. He would love
Shanks.
Yeah.
You know?
Not that he would love Shanks, because he never had the intention of eating it. So it's still like Shanks messed it up for him.
Yeah.
But because he hates Shanks, it shows that he hates
his
the
power.
Result of what happened, which is him getting the Devil Fruit power.
Exactly.
He's the only person in the
it.
world that hates it. Like, everyone, no matter how like ridiculous their fruits were or like the powers were, they still liked their powers. Like, they were still proud of the powers or like who they were. But it seems like maybe Buggy doesn't like that part of himself. Yeah.
I think he just owned up to it. Like he's good with his power, chop fruit power now, but it's not like he doesn't want it.
Yeah. I guess he just like learned to accept it, but I think the thing is, if he could choose to not have it, I think he would rather not have it. Whereas everybody else seems like they would prefer to have it.
To have the Devil's Fruit.
Yeah. Oh yeah, when Buggy got hit by Kizaru's shot and it just went to his shirt.
Yeah.
He is actually the luckiest guy in the world. Like,
lucky.
Think about back to the scene where Luffy had the key and Kizaru was so far and he was able to aim that.
That was crazy. We were so surprised. We were like, how did he shoot that? Like,
because he has really good aim, but somehow, even though Buggy, it was like a huge, like a way larger target than the small tiny key, he still missed. But he could have hit anywhere, just could like been the tip of the toe or something, but it didn't hit anything. Or no, it could have been like the tip of his hand or something, but it didn't hit any part of him, just his shirt. So he himself became undamaged. Right? Yeah, that's just pure luck.
It's not wind, right? Wind doesn't affect light.
No, wind doesn't affect light.
So then he's just lucky.
He's just so lucky. Look, like him as a target is way bigger than Kia. Kia is like your finger, but Kizaru was able to aim something this tiny, but not an actual person, right? Like that's crazy to me. He's so
honestly, Buggy's the luckiest character in this anime.
Oh wait, we gotta talk about Mihawk.
I can't believe it. He ran away, yo.
It was so funny because
he laughed.
He's probably it's probably what you were saying. two things.
Two things,
He's
yeah.
scared that they're gonna find out they're buddies, and second is he was trying to freaking kill Luffy earlier.
Test him, whatever the hell he was. He was like, sorry, Shanks, I gotta like test him or something.
Yeah, he's running away now. It's like when you did something wrong and now you can't face the other person.
I'll leave here. Like, that's literally what he's doing right now.
It was really cute. It was really funny. Oh yeah, which one is Usopp dad?
Yasop,
Which
right
one?
there.
This
Yasop,
one?
yeah.
Oh shit, do we get to we're not even going to see them fight or anything.
No. All we saw was him like cocking the gun.
Yeah,
That was it.
I'm surprised they're letting Blackbeard go. Like, considering
right?
what he just did. Because him getting Whitebeard's powers, I think, makes him a pretty big threat. I don't know.
That is...
To the Navy, at least. And especially considering how he was saying that at this moment, he's getting used to the power, meaning he's not at the full potential yet. Meaning over time, he will become well versed with that power, and that'll be even more dangerous, more threatening.
Yeah, both of them. Like, honestly, shouldn't they want to just get rid of him here? But I guess they don't want to.
I guess they're prioritizing
the people now. Now they're thinking
finally,
logically.
but
yeah.
I'm just surprised like there's no one fighting against it or something.
Honestly, if you were a Blackbeard pirate, you would be winning. Like, you just came in, took the power, and now you cost everything, and now you're getting a free leave card.
In a way, like you said, he is also pretty lucky. Like, him showing up here, he had no plan or anything. Like, he took the power. He just wanted the power. That's it. But he didn't have any plans.
You know how he's
going
gonna get it.
Going to happen. Yeah.
He's lucky.
Like, he didn't have a plan on how he was gonna take out Whitebeard before he took the power. It just happened.
He's just lucky.
It just happened, yeah. It just so happened that way. And then now Shanks showing up, it just so happens to go that way. Because I think Garp would have fought him and beat him up.
Yeah.
But because Shanks show up now, that's not happening anymore. So he also has luck on his side.
He does. Him and Buggy have luck on their side.
A lot of things just happen to go his way or the way he would want it.
Gecko Moria with the corpse. He's so happy.
I gotta take this guy seriously.
Yo, could you have taken Whitebeard's body and like turn him into corpse?
He could.
But
The Navy would
been
not
fun.
let that,
Okay,
though.
fine.
I don't think the Navy would let
If
that.
I was Gecko Moria.
The Navy wouldn't let that.
Right.
And the Whitebeard pirates
Yeah,
wouldn't
you're right.
let
Okay,
that.
fine.
Yeah, that would be so savage, dude. If he did
has
that, if he like took Whitebeard and Ace's corpse,
and
oh
he
my
just shoved some
goodness.
dude in it.
What's Crocodile gonna do now? He has no relation with anybody here.
He's gonna do his own
Like,
thing.
he's just gonna
He's probably
dip
thinking
now?
right now. He's like, what should I do now? I hope this is not the last time we see Crocodile.
I can't say I agree or disagree with that statement. Like,
You know,
I'm not hoping to see him, but at the same time, I'm not like against seeing him.
Yeah, right?
I think this arc changed my mind about him. Like, I'm not a hater, but I'm not a lover. I'm just
Yeah.
like
You're indifferent with him.
neutral
He's
with
neutral
him.
now
Yeah.
to you. I think I respect him more from this. Like him pulling off Alabasta, I'm like, dude, this guy is like a mastermind when he like lies about the keys and stuff, and the backup was a lie too. Like the things he was thinking about was just like next level.
It's not that I don't think he's a good villain. I think he's a super cool and good, well-written villain. But I think it's just the vibe for him is just not there. He's just not the type of character I would like, right?
Yeah,
so I can't like him.
He's not. He doesn't seem like the one of the main characters too. Like
Yeah. I don't know why though, because I feel like I like Doflamingo. Maybe it's because he hasn't hurt me yet.
that could be.
So
it
I don't
too,
have
yeah.
that resentment towards him. Because
Yeah.
like I said, I think Crocodile is really well written and a cool character, but I feel like resentment towards him because of like what happened in Alabasta. So that's why I can't ever fully like him. But since Doflamingo is kind of a pretty similar character to him, but I
Yeah,
can like
pretty similar.
Doflamingo because he's never hurt me. It hasn't been personal yet.
For now.
It hasn't been personal
Yeah.
yet.
Yeah.
Hopefully it stay that way. I don't know.
I can't believe that's it. This is this is the end of the war.
Yeah. So, what do you think is gonna happen to Luffy after this? Do you think Ace's death would affect him in some kind of way?
I don't know how he's
Like
gonna
change or something?
like Ace's death.
Yeah, because I just feel like that thing was so significant, right? Like, even we as viewers were so shocked about it happening. So I feel like they would only do that as a plot driving point. Like, they wouldn't, because like I always felt weird about how deaths were done in One Piece, or like death in general. Because for example, our Straw Hats were defeating people, but it's like in some parts we were like, yeah, that person's fucking dead, and then sometimes like they weren't. So it was very like weird. It was like kind of like they killed them off, but then the show wouldn't want to like show it to us in a way, because they didn't want to. They didn't want us to see the Straw Hats as like people that killed, or like they were killers. But it was kind of ambiguous whether they did kill or not, because like, for example, Robin snapping people's necks, or like Nami using thunder on people, stuff like that. We don't really know if they were killed, or because the show never showed it to us in the way that Ace died, because that was like a full death, right? But other deaths, it was kind of like ambiguous whether they died or not. We always assume that they don't die just because they don't show it the way Ace did. And now that they showed how they can handle a death, it almost feels like every other instance isn't a true death, right? Because of how Ace and Whitebeard was shown to die. They showed us right in front, and said that they were dead, like what an actual death is, right? So because they like waited to this point to do that, do you think like that it's not just a matter of like another death that is similar to all the other instances, and rather it actually being like a plot, a plot driven reason?
Like, the only thing I can think of is that it was to say is the change of an era, kind of like wiping out the Whitebeard. But for Ace dying, like Whitebeard dying, okay, like it's a change of an era. But for Ace dying, it's kind of like, is Luffy supposed to feel bad about this and like get stronger? Like, I feel like his friends already, when he wasn't able to defend them against Kizaru and Kuma, that was enough to drive him to get stronger. But this is gonna affect him like mentally.
Yeah, I think because with the cruise instance, he almost immediately got relief, right? So he felt like miserable for whatever the time that Kuma was like sending them off, right? But immediately after he was sent off to his island and woke up, it's almost like he already knew that the rest of the crew was probably safe.
Should
because,
be fine, because
he was safe, right? He himself was also safe. So I think that's different from Ace's death, because Ace's death will stay with him forever, versus that misery, you know, that pain will stay with him forever. Versus the one with the crew was more of like a temporary kind of thing.
I think we can compare when he was just in the sky, I guess.
And it wasn't like to this extent, you know, because he like saw Ace dying right in front of him.
So do you think his character's gonna... Do you think he's gonna think about revenge? Let's talk about that.
No, I don't think Luffy has it in him to have revenge. I think this would just be...
a wake-up call
for
him.
Yeah, I think it would just be like a wake-up call for him to train or get stronger if he wants to protect the people he cares about. Because in this case, Ace was protecting him, and that's the reason why Ace died. Right?
That is true, because Ace did protect Luffy. Because
he couldn't protect himself, and he couldn't protect Ace.
He was weak, so...
Like, I don't know, like... Luffy's type of character isn't the type to go for revenge. Like, I think his first train of thought would be to better himself and blame himself.
Yeah, maybe mourn and then get stronger. I don't see him as revenge, but I would totally understand if he had it in him. I don't know. Like, I don't know if that was the switch for it.
Yeah.
But definitely to get stronger.
Yeah.
Because he is the reason why Ace died.
Yeah.
In a way.
Yeah.
Don't want to blame him.
Yeah.
You know, this is all Blackbeard's fault.
That would be crazy though, like if they were to change it. Like, I don't know if this means that moving forward, like deaths are gonna be like this now, or was this just like a plot point to like change Luffy's character or like his mindset? But I just don't think Luffy as a character, his view and his conduct, I think, won't change. I think. I don't know, like, do you think this is a way to make it so he changes his conduct? Because the way they did deaths and like killing has always been kind of weird. So is this like the point where he starts to change that?
You mean like kill people?
Yeah.
I think he won't. No. I think he'll only like try to kill Akinu, you know.
But I don't.
But that's pushing it around.
No.
That's what I mean. It's against his
think-
character.
Yeah, I don't think he would.
I don't know. Hard to say. I have no idea. I don't know how he would act. Like I don't know how Luffy would mourn and stuff. Like if we see some anger in the next few episodes, if Luffy is okay and we see some kind of anger towards it, then maybe I'll be like, okay, yeah, maybe he is gonna try to kill him. But based on what they've shown us, who Luffy is, he's just gonna mourn and get stronger, I guess.
Yeah.
And want to see his friends, I guess. He needs to see his friends, honestly. He needs... I don't know. How would he even heal? I don't know how to heal. His brother literally died in front of him, so...
How would Garp deal with this, too? Garp's is insanely strong mentally. Like, how?
Garp's in a different position, yo.
How?
He can't kill Akinu. He probably can't even beat him up, honestly. He'll still get in trouble.
Yeah. See, let's talk about Garps, actually. Because the thing with Garps, I think, like, even though he said, like, oh, I want to kill Akainu, I don't know if he would have actually killed Akainu. Rather than just, like, beating him up. Because I think as, like, his vice admiral position and everything, he has his own justice. He has, like, his own conduct, right?
Yeah.
And it's always been more like for the people. So I think even though like we are super angry at Akainu, I don't think Garps could fault Akainu for killing Ace just because Ace was a pirate.
Yeah.
And that was like the whole thing, was that Ace was supposed to be executed and everything.
Are we talking about this after he cools down, or are we talking about like in the moment when Sengoku had to push him down?
I don't know. I just don't see like Garps as someone that could kill one person. I don't know.
Like anyone else, yeah, sure, he's not gonna kill him. Like he didn't kill Gold Roger, you know, and stuff like that. Like he's not the type to kill, but in that moment, his grandson, I don't know.
But he's very professional.
He is very professional.
He is a very professional person, and he holds like.
Maybe he'll just punch him. I don't know, man. Like, if Sengoku didn't hold him back and he said he was gonna kill him, he'll probably just punch him. I don't know.
Yeah, but if you think about Ace was gonna die either way, you know what I mean? Like, I don't think Garps would.
I think it was different though, right?
It is different.
Because in his mind, he's fighting it super.
It is
he's doing his battle. He's accepting it. He's accepting Navy will execute him. Not they get away kind of, and Akinu comes in and kills him, right?
Yeah.
I don't think he was seeing that. In a way, he probably felt relief when he escaped, and then all of a sudden everything came crushing down, right? I don't know. He is in a tough position. He needs to work with Akinu.
I'm curious to see how he will handle that relationship. Like,
he's higher technically.
Akainu is higher position than him technically. But I don't know. I'm pretty sure Garps has more say because he's closer to Sengoku.
That's true too. Like, yeah, that's true too.
No one actually fucking likes Akainu. Like it seems like even inside the Navy, no one seems to like him. So
I don't know how he's gonna handle that. Honestly, that's a very tough. Every time you see him, you're just gonna be like, "This is the killer of my grandson."
Yeah. But I don't. But that's the thing. I don't think Garps can fault him because of the position that they're in, and Ace's position. Like, I think if Ace was just a regular person,
like, is
then
there a line drawn? Do you think there's a line
drawn? But in this case, I don't know. See, that's the thing. Like, it's
he still couldn't fight Luffy. Isn't that enough to be like he chose? Even though no matter how professional he is, he still chose his family over his role.
He couldn't do it himself, but. It's like when he was sitting back for Ace's execution. It's not like he was going to stop it. If Ace was going to be executed, I think he would have actually sat through that.
He would. I believe too. Yeah. He would have sat through that.
So, I don't know. It's very complicated.
Yeah, it is complicated.
And
it's either or. Like, we will never know too.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah, I guess it goes back to like our conversation. It's just like certain characters have like this kind of conduct that they withhold, and if they kind of break that, in our head it's like the character changes, right? Because they're doing something that they would never otherwise do. Yeah,
I guess so. From what we have known.
Yeah.
So if someone we know does start killing someone or does kill someone, then it's kind of like, oh, I guess I didn't know you.
Yeah, right?
enough.
Yeah.
Not meaning like it's bad.
Like it's not
just,
like it's not a bad thing. It's not
just
that
the character will change.
Yeah. It's not that we would like them any less. It's just that the character would definitely change. Because then at that point, their moral compass is different now. Like killing is now an option for them given certain circumstances. But you know, despite the circumstances, that is now an option. So the character has changed.
I think
from that.
I think the reason why people like the One Piece is they're more humane. I don't know. They're pirate.
Humane? What do you mean?
For pirates.
What do you mean by that?
Like Straw Hats.
Yeah.
Like we like them because they're not the typical pirates. They're not going killing people.
Yeah.
You know, like it'll be a whole different anime if they were killing everyone. It's also the way they set up the show, you know. If they're gonna kill people, do it right off the bat. You know, and they'll kind of set how the show is gonna be. Like you'll expect deaths, but in a way like the show never really shows a full death.
It's like ambiguous if they died or not.
Yeah, they have shown killings before, like Bellamy messing up and Doflamingo finishing him off.
But then it's still weird because like even when some people are like cut up or whatever, there's blood, you know, instances where you would think that human, that person is definitely dead. Somehow they're not dead still, right? So I don't know. Like that's the part that I'm kind of like weird about because they clearly are not afraid to show a gruesome death. So I just don't understand why it took so long.
Like why are they doing it?
Why are they doing it now? And like if like I think if they were going to kill Ace and Whitebeard, I think maybe I would have preferred if they just showed it in like the same regards as everything else. Because now it feels kind of weird and unfair that on our end that is a possibility, but never on the end of for the others, for the person on the other end. You know what I mean?
The Navy is willing to kill.
Yeah, but basically anybody that is on the antagonist side and like an enemy to us, we will never get that. So it feels very like unsatisfying or something like that.
In a way, it's kind of funny. In a way,
Why?
In a way, it's
How's
funny
that funny?
because the pirates that we like don't kill; they only defeat. Whereas the Navy is shown right now; they're willing to kill.
Yeah.
But if you apply this to like.
But
apply them to cops. Okay, the cops are not supposed to kill; they're supposed to arrest. You know, but it's like our crew is defeating, and we'll call it a day. These guys are taking it up a notch. We gotta kill them. Yeah. So we're never gonna see the admirals dying unless it's done by another pirate that we know they kill. Yeah. Like if Doflamingo kills the admiral, I'm like okay, but it's never gonna be like someone we know and like. That's it's not gonna be out of character. That's
it's not gonna be out of character.
Yeah. Could this be the turning point? What do you think? Could they start doing deaths this way? Like
that's why I'm wondering. That's why I'm not sure. Like if it's a matter of that Ace's death and everything was I'm more fixated on Ace's death because I think Whitebeard's death it was like kind of implied.
It's kind of implied that he was gonna stay behind.
But Ace's death felt like very sudden and how would I say it? Did it feel like a One Piece kind of story point? You know what I mean? Like
I
thought
he had like main character hackers on. I thought he was never gonna die.
Yeah, or like even if he were to die, I thought they would do it in a way like that they wouldn't show it.
Like Bon Clay?
Because like how they've always done it.
Okay, yeah.
Right? Like it's like maybe an implied death or something, but not actually showing it. Because that's how they've always done it. But now that they're showing it, it's like makes me kind of weirded out about all the other situations around death because it's like you clearly aren't afraid to show it, so why are you not showing it?
I mean, in the past they kind of showed it in like the backstory, like
in some
like
I mean for any
situation.
I guess for any instances that any current occurrences.
Current occurrence, no, it hasn't really happened, and
I think the way they handle the deaths is a bit weird.
It is weird, but I think it's up to the characters. If our characters are never have a killing intent, the enemies will never die. I think that's what we come to accept. So Akinu will never die. No matter how much we want this guy to die, probably in 500 episodes from now, or in an episode 1,000 plus, he's probably not going to be dead.
I guess that's why I feel so unsatisfied, because it's like in the back of my head, I know that they're never going to get the treatment that I think they deserve.
Yeah, I agree. I agree. I think I would have come to a conclusion that it's just based on the character. Yeah. Depending if the character changes or not. But yeah, I think it's safe to say if the Navy is going to be pretty free. Right?
Yeah. Like they're never going to be killed by Shanks or something like that, I don't think. Well, there's still like 2 other emperors, Kaido and the other person that we don't know. Maybe they are super evil and will plot something against the emperors. but then in that case, right? It's like it's not even kind of a fight that I would really enjoy that much, because it's about 2 people you hate. Or people you don't like, right?
Yeah.
So in that case, you're just going to cheer for the person you hate the least. Like for example, when Blackbeard show up versus the Navy, oh, suddenly I'm switched up. Now I'm Team Navy just because I hate Blackbeard a little bit more.
It's just who you hate more. Honestly, we're basically crocodile, you know? Like it's just whoever we like more. We kind of want them to like...
don't say that. Don't say I'm like crocodile.
Not enough Shanks time too.
Yeah, I was so hyped last episode for him showing up.
He kind of did nothing, but it's still badass in his own right, you know? Like, it was very badass, but I was expecting a little bit more, you know? A little bit more like... I wanted to
see him fight a bit, but I think maybe that's a little too hopeful. It's watching 2 emperors show off their power in one arc. I don't think so. I don't think they would do that. They're leaving us the juicy part. I think they did it on purpose. They hype us up. So I guess it's like... they kind of know that we're feeling bad about Whitebeard. So it's like, hey, don't forget, you still have Shanks to look forward to.
Yeah, honestly, it does feel like that.
It feels like that, right?
Yeah. Like if they left like Whitebeard and Ace's body there, honestly, I think we would hate the Navy even more.
Yeah.
I think it's to save the Navy.
Yeah.
Help the viewers view the Navy in a good, positive way again.
Yeah. I don't want to say Navy though. Like, do I hate the Navy? I think I just hate certain people in the Navy. It's never like a whole group, you know? It's always just certain characters.
Yeah, but then because of those, then thus your opinion of the group now from one bad egg, I guess.
Yeah.
It's usually how it starts.
I don't know. I don't know if I can say I hate the whole Navy.
I don't hate
like
the
for
Navy.
example, in this arc, even though I was extremely stressed out with Kizaru and Aokiji like interrupting and stuff, I never felt like anger towards them. I think the only person I felt anger towards was Akainu and Blackbeard.
Yeah.
And Blackbeard. Because everyone else, I just was like,
I feel like they're just doing their job kind of, you know? Like...
So I don't think I can say Navy. Like if it's just Akainu, who is one guy, I can't say Navy.
Alright, fine.
I can't say Navy, right? I would just have to say like I hate Akainu. I don't think I hate the Navy.
Yeah. There's
still characters I like in the Navy. Oh, and then Sengoku. We gotta talk about him actually. I wanted to discuss that. What is up with him? He is the fleet admiral, but for some reason he has like this weird like respect honor thing with some of the emperors and pirates.
I think
with Whitebeard and Shanks. Like he just showed now when Shanks showed up, he has respect for Shanks because Shanks asked like for the body and he said I agree. But he didn't even try to argue or anything. I
think there was a mutual understanding there.
Which the other guys tried to argue.
That's just show...
Is it just that he's sensible or what?
I think it shows that he is sensible and that they do have a certain relationship because they're OGs. Right?
Yeah.
Like all the new guys aren't gonna know anything between them, right?
Yeah.
I'm assuming they had to fight a lot back then.
Maybe. It's really strange, I think. Like you almost expect them to like hate each other. Yeah. But they don't. They have like respect for each other, which is really weird because you wouldn't expect them to have hate for each other. Like considering Sengoku is fleet admiral, like the highest ranking basically. And
he said he was going to get in trouble or something.
Yeah.
Elder Stars?
Elder Stars are probably going to get him
messed
shit.
up, man.
So...
What the hell?
It's like weird.
I guess you can justify it though. It's like, okay, if we kept the body, we would have kept fighting, but we would have lost.
Yeah, well,
another emperor?
Yeah. I don't know. It's been... I think... It's because I'm thinking back to, like, I guess our discussion before where we're talking about Garps and, like, Sengoku. Maybe some characters in the Navy have some kind of plan or idea for what kind of change they want to make within inside regarding, like, the corruptions and stuff like that.
Like...
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
I don't know. I'm just so curious about... like Sengoku right now.
So I guess I kind of like he's a respectable guy, I guess.
But I guess that's why it makes me question things about him and like his position, because as fleet admiral, he's aware of kind of all the shit that's going on behind the scene. Like, he's
Yeah.
aware of the One Piece, like the truth, Black Century. He should know about that based on his reaction. He should know about Ohara. He knows about like all these things happening, and he should be aware that it's not for justice. And because I see him more of a guy that his justice aligns more like with Garp's or something like that, not with like Akainu. I guess that's weird to me because like if you think about it, if you were in that kind of position, would you be able to just say, oh, it's just my job and continue doing it? I don't know. Can you do something like that? Like, would you be able to look past that kind of stuff?
He doesn't seem like a bad guy, but I think he knows his position and that he can't have everything like true peace, true justice in a way where there's no corruption. I think he knows he doesn't have the power to change it. Because he's not in the position. He's fleet admiral, but at the end of the day, they work for the Elder Stars.
Okay.
I don't know if there's an end goal though. Like,
Yeah.
how do you become an Elder Star? You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's what you can't. You have to be a Celestial.
Yeah, right?
Dragon, yeah.
Right?
Yeah. Maybe I'm overthinking. I'm like, I want to be hoping that there's something else,
Like
but
he's
like
planning like
yeah.
some kind of like.
But like you said, it could just be a matter of like he knows and he accepts that it's always going to be like this.
Like an issue.
There's always going to be some corruption, and he cannot get rid of all of it. I guess it's kind of the same like in our government
it's kind of in real life. It kind of applies in the same thing. Like,
it's like
I'm pretty sure people know these things happen, but it's like, can they actually make change from it? I don't know.
I guess it doesn't like invalidate the other things that you do.
Yeah.
Like the justice that he does apply, that it's from himself.
Yeah, I think
it doesn't invalidate
Yeah.
that just because there's actually other
I think
things going
that's
on. Yeah.
the bare minimum. That's what you expect them to do. You know. Thanks for watching, everyone. If you guys enjoyed this video, hit the thumbs up. It really helps with the channel. And if you're new here, make sure to hit the subscribe button below. We'll see you guys in the next video.
Bye.
Peace.